Yes, hello and welcome to this little stream. We're gonna look into how to set up a bot on Wunder Trading today. Uh, First, we start with the token. Uh, I want to do it on dot this time, so I want to start like to check the trades, how they move, so to speak. And I use the replay function, and I go back like a month or two. And I use this price range tool, right, to measure. First I check how much it retraces, and then I mark the full movement to the wick. And we start from the close of the candle, as I said many times. You see, this one is a more or less break-even one, so I don't bother with those. You see, this is a little time consuming, but it's really good to do it so that you know how to set the bot later. And the reason I use the replay tool for this is so that the sensitivity is always correct. You can, if you're in a hurry, you can just scroll sideways, but then it's not 100% correct, right? The sensitivity will change as we go along. Okay, so that one you see would need a pretty big stop loss, so that one will be a losing trade. If we don't use stop loss on it, it will break even. So it's something we need to consider later. Shrek, do you see where it says live next to the names in the left side? Oh, serendipity, I mean. It says live with like a red sign. Just hover over there and you will see the screen. And what I'm doing now is I'm measuring all of the trades so that I know where to put the stop losses. No, the take profit, I mean, sorry. And those I mark with red is trades that go negative. There is always some of those, so that's why we need to adjust the stop loss. So it stop those that will go the wrong way. This is the last one. This is the current trade that we are in now. And here we see like the numbers from each trade. So there is a lot around 16, between 10 and 16, and we have 3 that's really big. So we use a trailing stop loss on those. No, a trailing take profit, I mean. So then we go into the bot and we create one. Trading bot, create. And we have it on the 4 hour. I like to use position size on this one until I have more than 2 or 3 bots. I want to use 5x on it, and we also have to remember to set the same leverage in the exchange. We will look into that later. This one I don't use much. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we check again what to use. I'm thinking 5, 10, 15, and trailing up to 100. That would be my choice here. And I just split it evenly, 25 on each. This is something that we can adjust later. And stop loss, we also look at this where we had it. I guess this is the biggest one. That didn't take. So we need 6% as a minimum, or 7.5 maybe. The reason for this is it's not that we want it to trigger. We want it wide enough so it don't trigger unless there is a flash crash or something special happens in the market. So I say 7.5, and move stop loss to break even is either TP1 or TP2. we have to try. Take it on TP2 now. TP1 now, I mean. And then we use trailing between TP3 and TP4. And to find how much to put it on, we check how much it usually retraces. So that one, there is like a 12% retrace in the middle. We don't want it to trigger too soon, so I'm thinking to set 15. So it's 15, 15. That's interesting. And then I click create a bot, save and wait. And then we open it up again, because now we need to copy this, the alert text, we need to copy into the settings. Yeah, these settings I forgot. We always use autopilot because we want the best settings all the time, the best sensitivity. For now, we don't use re-entry. It requires the bigger subscription for Wunder Trading, so first we look into the normal one. Alert mode always need to be on manual. And then we copy in here. And the exit. The enter long and short. And that's it for the setup. Now we need to save an alert on it. We use the 3 dots, add alert, and now it comes already filled in. But we always check the notification for the webhook. This one we only need to put in one time, the first time we do it. And we find this one in the settings for the bot, and this is always the same on all of your bots. And here we can name it .4hour, so we can see it in the list. Now it should come here. There. So, do anyone have any questions about the setup? You can unmute or you can type in the chat there. Good, good. Yeah, this back testing is something that I started with. It's been helping me get the TPs and the take profits much better, because the sensitivity can often be a tricky one, right? What do you mean? I have to watch this class again because I'm new. Does it stay stunned? What do you mean by stunned? Yeah. It's recorded, and also I will repeat this, like the setup, every time, or like maybe not every week, but as we get more newcomers, we will repeat the basic setup again, and it will also be recorded. So it's. But it looks like we have some problem with the server today, so the recordings have to wait a little bit. Is there any token that you want to look at? Something that you need help with? Yeah, the last week the recording got it didn't work right. I have a problem with the recorder, so I got a new software now. You mean, Felix? You mean my trades? Yeah, I was planning on starting this bot now, and we will look back into it next week. Because my other account, it's used for testing and stuff like that, so it can be confusing to look at. That's good, Ro. And if you have any problem, just ask me. It's I'm never far away. Wunder Trading. I will post a link in here in a little bit. Because why I'm checking the peak of the move is because I put the TPs so that I get as much as possible from the volatility on the coin. Most of the times they retrace before it closes again. If you look at this this here, this trade started there and it went up there, but it closed down here. So that's almost 10% difference. Yes, correct. 15% off the top. And that's for the long moves, right? The dot we were looking at. You have the some of them are like 70% and you get 15% down again. Instead of closing down here, this one would close here, so you would miss out on 25% on it. You can have a tighter trigger for the trailing stop, but then you risk it trigger too early, right? You can see here, this is a 12% one, and it went up there again. This is like you have to try, and yeah, you try one settings and you let it run for a few trades. If you see that it triggered too early, you adjust it a little bit. This is why we start out every bot with as small as amount as possible before we know that everything is working as we want it to work. The one that's a little bit tricky there is Bitcoin, because they have a requirement on the size of the TPs, so you need to put in a little bit more on Bitcoin. That limit is changed a lot after Bitcoin reached 100k. The exchanges changed the Robux. You can connect it to many of them, not everyone, but if you see here, here is a list of all the exchanges. What people seems to miss is that all of them, you need KYC on them. I haven't tried all of them, I have to say that. I'm using Bybit, Famex, and BitGet for my botting. Yeah, Felix, we have a lot of people from the UK, and most of them have good success with Famex bot. Works really good. And also those that have a BingX account, not a BitGet account from earlier. Yeah. So if you have it and can use it, then you can use it for the botting. They stopped new subscription for UK a while back. That's a link there where you get 10% discount every month. Yes, Chaos, that's the good one for now at least. If you use a Palawi ID, you can use Bybit and everything, so it's a good one. Wunder Trading states position entry exit amount difference. I've seen that myself, and I'm not sure. I'm gonna ask. I have a guy in customer service there that reply me really fast, so I'm gonna check with him. Robux. So okay, you have to look at the chart on the exchange. I connect, right? That's the best. You can do another one, but as a rule, I always use the exchange I'm trading on. You don't have to. It doesn't matter. But it's to get the correct price action, and so that you know that the price when you get the alert is the one that the exchange have. It's best to use that exchange on the chart, right? Chaos, Liberland. What? I haven't heard about that. Felix, it varies, right? You can have when you have a sideways period, it's tricky. Uh, but I'm starting to use the baseline filters, but we're gonna look into that one next time or something like that. It's a little bit more complicated when you adjust the indicator and everything. Yeah, I will look into that later, Chaos. Do we have a place where I can show it? We have these baseline filters that can change quite a bit. That means that it will not take a trade unless it closes on the right side of that orange line. You see, it moves the entries a little bit. How about now? Ah, okay. So when did it close? Oh my God. Yeah, the very important thing whenever you set up a bot, you double check that it have isolated and the leverage that you set in the bot. Because what you have in the bot settings, I think it's only one exchange that it listened to, and Bybit is not one of them. So every bot I need to set manually. I heard that Femex actually works as it's supposed. There you just set it and it will change, but I haven't confirmed it yet. So this is where we see when that 1 minute alert come. It will open a trade here, and I just close it at once because it's starting at the wrong time. It's just to test the system. Well, I think I'm gonna end it here. I just let this bot run until yeah, Thursdays next time. Then we will see if there is some movements, and then we will find another token to set up too. And then we will just follow and see how they move. And if there is anything that you want to ask, just write it in the chat or send me a DM. I'm available all the time. Okay. Thanks for now.